Hi Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of July 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general for your month, so just take what resonates. But as well, I do want to remind you to like, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I more than appreciate your love and support as this Gemini tribe grows by the day. Now, to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. I'll definitely get that started for you. Now, we're going to begin by pulling from the, pulling some money and career oracle, and then we'll further speak upon your month with the Light Seers Tarot deck. I'm getting already that you're very, very motivated to change in general, to change something. I feel like your motivation in general is quite relevant throughout the month. Let's do some shuffling for my lovely Gemini's money and career for July. Wow, that was a bit abrupt. We have Candle coming out, ambition, taking action, your hustle, okay? You're a hustler throughout the month. You could be working multiple career opportunities, business owner, as well as working a part-time job or a full-time job. You could be working multiple jobs or having a side gig, thinking about implementing one, being pushed to recognize that your ambition is quite relevant throughout the month. You're being pushed to recognize that you are absolutely successfully manifesting money. You are a magnet for abundance, okay? And I do feel like your mindset is taking a highlight at certain points. You can find that management takes a true highlight and a focus throughout the month, where you may be feeling as if you deserve to be in a management role or feel as if you are better suited for a management role. But I also feel like some of you thinking about the management you have to deal with at times, or maybe thinking about past authority figures. But being pushed to recognize that you're moving up in the ranks, okay, higher ranking. If you work online, I do feel like you're gaining a lot of attention, a lot of praise. Visibility, people seeing you for who you're becoming, the work that you're producing, people seeing you as talented. 1 in a million is what I'm getting. Athletic, you could be very athletic, all right? I do sense a lot of you are taking care of oneself by going to the gym, going for a run, right? Stuff of that nature, even other self-care routines coming into play. Peaceful moments throughout the month are key for you. There's something to realize, as I do feel like some of you could be winning money and or getting an award for your hard work, your efforts. Your efforts are paying off. Wow, I'm struggling. For Gemini, we have the Chess card coming out, talking about money strategy, wise spending, long game, okay? I feel like you're thinking about where to put your next piece in this game called life, you know, thinking very analytically, very strategically, tapping into that side of you in order to best see the situation at hand progress, all right? I do feel like you are being viewed as a leader, regardless of what your title is or what department you work in, right? Or what your what you can put on your resume, right? So therefore, I feel like now that's coming up, you're thinking about your resume, the history that you have as far as work goes, why you started something from the beginning. It definitely will be reminded to oneself from spirit, interesting wording, in order to keep you moving forward or just to make you think about what else you desire, right? How long is something going to last is a question you'll be pushed to ask yourself. Thinking it through, all right? Definitely a thinker throughout the month. What else do we have for Gemini? We have life purpose. Interesting, this one was at the bottom of the deck before and I was about to pull it, but I didn't. Your life purpose coming into play. Is the job you're working or the business you're running or both, is it playing into your life purpose? Is it connected? And I feel like if not, it's a stepping stone, okay? You're being pushed to think about things in a larger sense. more than money, right? You could be pushed to think about the fulfillment within your career or the lack thereof, which you may be feeling at times inclined to compare to other people's situations. Reel it back in and don't allow for oneself to continue doing so, as I feel like it's going to happen either way. And I feel as if you're reminded that your path is your path for a reason. You're making money throughout the month, but you're being pushed to recognize there's more than that at hand, or should be, when it comes to the work you produce, when it comes to your job, your career in general, okay? How you make your money needs to be more. That keeps coming through, all right? I feel as if you're also thinking about how you spend so many hours within a week, within a month, a year, working. So it's something you need to enjoy, to say the very least, all right? And it needs to be one that feels peaceful and enjoyable and rewarding all the meanwhile. That's not too much to ask for, is it? As I do feel like, given that you're a huge thinker throughout the month, and feeling like you can come up with creative solutions like that, the light bulb card is coming out, talking about your lucrative ideas, okay? You may have a business idea that needs to be put to use, even if it's just moving forward and not throughout this specific month, okay? You may find that, once again, there's a small obstacle or an improvement that's needed within your business or within a specific job, a company, if you will. Sorry, I struggle to get the wording. And you're the one to come up with it, okay? Your value, your worth to a company or to other people, if you're a business owner, being quite noticed throughout the month. Let's put it that way. Okay, so award coming out again. I truly feel like you could be winning money, or you're getting noticed, okay? Being recognized for your skill sets, the work ethic. I feel like a lot of Geminis drawn to this reading are very punctual. And if you're not, I feel like you're doing a better job of that throughout the month. You could be thinking about a bad investment from the past. And Spirit could be rewinding within one's mind in order to prepare yourself for the future, to remind you what you learned from it, okay? We grow from what doesn't work out. We have the Nugget card coming out. Beautiful energy. This is talking about small increase, all right? I feel like some of you could have income throughout the month where it just comes in chunks, right? Or you could feel like there's some dry spots and then some, they're saying not so dry spots. Same thing. But I do feel like you could have the steady income throughout the month of July, and then small increases outside of that, excess income, right? Unexpected income. It could be that winning of money. They're saying play the lottery, all right? Or do scratch tickets. I feel like luck is on your side at this time, as it once wasn't. Valuable info coming through from Spirit, even from others. Listen to what people have to say, as they need to feel valued. But also I feel like they could be sharing key information with you that was coming from other people. So do check the source of it, or double check what you're hearing or being informed of. But I do feel as if you are gaining important information. You may even find that Spirit's telling you more about what lies ahead for you within your money and career situation or situations. Honest assessment. You may be going through a job assessment where you have to, if you're a boss figure, assessing others, or you may feel like authority is assessing you and your work, and you will pass with flying colors. People will be impressed. You may feel like people are unnecessarily, in the midst of noticing you, judging your work or just critiquing it. And I feel like it comes with the attention, okay, for some of the fame that you desire, or just part of your purpose, your path. Thinking about a fresh start. Steady work, okay? If you are needing work in order to make money, you have that steady work flowing in within your situation, all right? Building your career from the ground up, or just continuing that process. I feel as if there is some beautiful change for you on the horizon. Well deserved, my friend. I feel like you are a very hardworking soul. Let's pull some tarot. I do feel like, once again, going back to what we were talking about before, you're not super thrilled throughout the month. It's like you'll do what you got to do. You'll make the money that you need to make. You'll fulfill your obligations. You'll impress all the meanwhile. Eyes are peeled on you a lot throughout the month, but you're not super excited or overly exuding oneself, and that can be smart and strategic. And I do feel like, again, you could be just very much up in your head, but I do feel like, once again, you need to reassess or ask oneself some important questions to understand why you're not loving your career situation or multiple throughout the month, all right? Your money-making opportunities. We have the Eight of Swords. You may just feel quite trapped in a living situation or a job situation. For some, it may be your living situation affecting your career, right? Or the enjoyment when you're there. It also might be reversed, where you feel like your job is not enjoyable, or things aren't going perfectly for you when it comes to your business, and therefore that's affecting other areas of your life. That does happen, if we are completely honest. But your ambition, you're putting your resources moving forward towards change, but it feels like a month where you need to remember or just recognize what needs to be adjusted, okay? Lighting candles in your home will definitely benefit you on more than one level. But Page of Swords here, okay? Learning more, doing research, getting creative ideas in regards to what needs to take place, what needs to change, how to clean things up. I feel like you are, they're saying, an organizer, somebody who, again, will be like, I know how to fix that. No worries. Let's just step out of my way. Okay, interesting. Could get a little bit feisty at certain points, or just stern. I feel like there's an overly serious vibe about you a lot of the month. Perfect time to mention this card, the Emperor, all right? Talking about you shifting things around, adjusting things, feeling as if you need to sort of plan again on where to move, all right? I almost want to put this with the chess card just because of the chess piece here, but they're saying that it's meant to be with the Buddha card. Planning in regards to your life purpose, all right? Spirit reminding you that you are meant to co-create with them, not just feel as if you're doing it all alone. There could be moments in the month where you're reminded through other people from the universe that you have support, and you have spiritual support, of course. But I feel like as well, it just feels like you need to reground oneself, put that foot down, and recognize that things are working in your favor, and will more so moving forward. It's a stepping stone kind of month is what I'm getting, a preparation stage. There's a gamble on the mind. Again, I feel like if you play the lottery or get a scratch ticket or something of the sort, you, they're saying gamble, you will feel quite rewarded afterwards, all right? I do feel like there's a small increase to help you prepare for the future, okay? Honest assessments might push you to make other changes, even if you don't ask for the honesty, the critique in one way, shape, or form. I truly feel like you're blossoming through what you're acquiring at this time. With the Ten of Pentacles, feeling as if there's just a huge focus on your financial abundance that you deserve, on that happy ever after. You could be thinking about benefiting your family or your loved ones, or even just yourself. Some of you thinking about how comfortable or uncomfortable your home life is, and how are we going to switch that up, all right? These are just feeling quite relevant, as I feel like parts of the month you're just not in the mood, okay? But I feel like as well, it's partially due to other energies, factors, disturbances, annoyances, if I didn't say it already, that are reminding you who and what's not meant for you moving forward, okay? Let's pull one more. Right from the middle of the deck, we have the Wheel again, okay? I was just pushed by Spirit to sit back in my chair and relax a bit, and I feel like you may feel like you're on the edge of your seat at certain points throughout the month, or just the majority of which, and when you're pushed to relax, embrace it, okay? You don't need to feel overworked, okay? Overstressed in order to get done what you need to. You may even feel like you have to convey that message to others as you're reminded by Spirit. Again, if I didn't mention it already, a leader within you being quite relevant, all right? You will achieve this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle, but believe it, okay? Believe it, as I feel like there is the potential to be overthinking. The Chariot, once again, your motivation is just shining through, preparing throughout the month of July to get on your Chariot in a balanced, organic way, and head towards a new situation, It could be a new move of residence. It could be a new job. It could be what feels like a whole new life for some of you Geminis. And that's going to feel so damn relieving, rewarding, refreshing. Okay, how many words can we say to describe that? We have the Knight of Pentacles. When you're pushed to slow it down, do so. Okay, I'm just noticing the face in between here. I feel like you're torn at times between the overly energetic, sort of fast-paced Chariot way of being, and then the Knight of Pentacles way of being, which is more slowing it down, excuse me, where I feel like it could happen so dramatically, even when you're in the midst of speaking. All right, you do want to tread carefully as to how quickly you're ranting, speaking, explaining, as it won't help convey the message that you're trying to get across. All right, or the end result. I was just shown the King of Cups. I do feel like you need to take the peaceful approach in more than one situation. All right, the High Priestess, reminding you that your level of discrepancy, secrecy isn't a bad thing throughout the month, as I do feel like you're planning for change, thinking about it, but not feeling like people need to know. You'll tell them when the time comes, or after you make the change or adjustment, but I feel like overly sharing at this time, or spilling the beans, if you will, may prevent you from making that adjustment. You're going to get downloads. Trust them, or at least roll with it until you clarify that it's the truth for you. I do feel like you are recognizing that it's a very spiritually connected month, all right? Hence why we want you to light a candle, okay? But I do feel like you are strategic throughout the month and it's paying off. Just don't overthink. Trust the thoughts that Spirit's giving you as you do make the money you need to make throughout the month. And I feel like there are parts where you're glowing, okay? Ask yourself simplistically, well, why was I glowing in that moment? Why did I feel a true level of joy? More of that is needed, okay? As I do feel like you're being reminded things will be falling into place after this month. If not, they are throughout the specific month for you. And I do feel like you need to utilize music to benefit your heart, your soul, your motivation levels. Dance to it, get a release, find your own way to get a release, as I do feel like it's going to benefit your work and just your overall mood. I do sense that there's a push to just go with the flow. There's a leap of faith on the horizon that's going to benefit you greatly. It's a month for change, adjusting, or at the very least preparing for it once again. All right, let's pull some small money and career messages. I made this one myself, if I could even say it. For Gemini. You can see how I very neatly laid the cards on top of each other. They're pointing out, and I feel like that's just your vibe throughout the month, doing things methodically, right, in a clean, organized way. We have beyond passionate, all right? I know what I'm doing, and I'm very, very passionate in regards to how I'm moving forward. Life-changing success, all right, as well as money moves and making progress, as well as powerful change, if I could say it. Let's put this one over here, right on top of the Fool card. That feels quite appropriately placed. And let's pull one more to wrap this up. Being noticed, absolutely, and beyond talented, and big money. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, these all feel quite relevant. It's going to be a transitional kind of month for you where you're definitely being noticed once again. So embrace all of the change and keep things simplistic when need be. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing month, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Gemini.